Hi guys, this is Ancestral Owl Messages, and this is going to be a twin flame read for the collective sign of Pisces. I usually do it the other way, and I don't get to the water signs until last, so we're going to start with the water signs this time. So there is going to be an extended to this read. Check out the link in the description box below. It'll lead you to the Patreon page. It's $5 for, there's just one tier, $5 a month. You get access to all the extendeds, plus you get there's articles about twin flame. I think there's an article too on there about spiritual work, and there's going to be additional extended reads on there, but it's $5 a month, and it's just the one tier. So if you're interested in the extended, absolutely click on the link below and it'll take you to my Patreon page. Okay, so before we get into details of the read, let's pray. Great Creator, Father God, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, I just pray and ask for wisdom and clarity for any messages need to come through for the collective sign of Pisces, for this, their twin flame read for April 1st through April 7th. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I'll be using the Mystical Moments Oracle and Tarot deck for the Divine Feminine side. For the Divine Masculine side, I'll be using the Path of the Sacred Masculine and the Dragon Tarot. In the extended, I'll be pulling additional tarot cards from both sides. I'll end with this video. I end with the Divine Masculine. In the extended, I begin with the Divine Masculine and work backwards. So here we go. One more shuffle. For the Divine Feminine, Moon Dance, number 4. I'll be reading that too. Let me read that before getting into the Divine Masculine side. All right, Moon Dance. Daring, balance, easiness, adventure, perspective. Look at this girl balancing on a rope. Excuse me, waltzing with the moon. She is dancing through life. To be this confident is a gift you should be aware of and treasure. Be brave and adventurous. Get out of your comfort zone and see life from a different perspective. If you maintain a balance between levity and lightheartedness, you can stay away, or you can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. Feel the night breeze in your air and adventure in your soul. And the number 4 is about stability. Stability of home. That could also be comfort too. All right, so let's pull an oracle card for the Divine Masculine. One more. There we go. All right, so did one come out? Earthly. This talks about being grounded. And that's interesting that both of the oracle cards talks about really remaining grounded, of finding this grounding practice, but at the same time being grounded but rising above any negativity. This could be even indicative of separation phase, but we'll find out. Let's go into the tarot. This is Mystical Moments Oracle card deck and the tarot deck by Katrine Welch-Stein. There is, in this deck, is a Divine Feminine version of each of the Divine Masculine cards. I left them in, and whichever way, when they come out, it's just a completely different, profound flow to the read. It gives deeper meaning. So we'll see what's going on. 4 off the top and 4 off the bottom. Okay, Divine Feminine. King of Wands. There's the Divine Feminine version of the Divine Masculine card. I'll get into the details of each of the cards once all the cards are out on the table. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Three of Wands. High Priestess, Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Okay. Now, for the Divine Masculine, let me move some of these cards to the side here. Divine Masculine, we're going with Dragon Tarot by Nigel Suckling. Now, in the Twin Flame connection, and the same thing goes with the reads, and this is why I'm going to add this in here. The energy can switch up on you. So, and there's no gender in tarot. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. When you see or when you hear the read and you see the read, well, you'll know which side resonates with you. I will also point out to where I feel like the energy may switch, because it does switch back and forth. Even when it's separated with Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, it may switch too. We are to find balance within ourselves, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. It doesn't matter which gender you are. You can be either Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. So as in every read, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Don't force the read. Just be open, and if it resonates with you, like I said, just keep attention to the actual read, because it may switch to the other side. For off the top, Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. Let me move that over a little bit. Two of Cups. Aha. Connection card. The Empress, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Two of Swords. Okay, there's two connection cards over here. The energy may be shifting back and forth. Just be aware of that. Okay, now let's go into the Divine Feminine side. You have the Divine Feminine version of the Divine Masculine card of King of Wands. This is fire energy. The King of Wands is Aries energy. It's salesman. It's the energy of drawing you in, selling you something that you already own. That's the Aries energy. Talker. The Queen of Wands, and every time I see this card, it's like both together. Queen of Wands is Sagittarian energy. And that is saying what needs to be said, even if it's in the most inopportune moments. But without tact, sometimes without tact. But there's a grace that surrounds it. For Sagittarians, they can say whatever's on their minds, and there is a grace that surrounds that energy, because it needs to be said. It's almost like they're the prophets. They can be as correcting as anyone can be, but the grace that surrounds it needed to be said. Now, for the Divine Feminine, this is the energy. It's that fiery energy of pulling you in because they're speaking their truth, basically. You go from there to Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is financially stable, worker, putting their head down and working. Queen of Pentacles doesn't work for anyone else but them, not for anyone else but themselves, but they're receiving, because Divine Masculine is giver, Divine Feminine is receptive. The Queen of Pentacles, excuse me, Queen of Pentacles is receptive energy when you're getting the job done. It's reaping the benefits of that job. So you have this energy of speaking the truth and basically being your own salesman, like selling your products. And Queen of Pentacles is reaping the benefits of this. Divine Feminine is working. That's what they have on their mind is work. This could be owning your own business. Then you got Seven of Wands is clearing those obstacles with your words. Wands are words. Seven of Wands is clearing any obstacles out of your way. Then you got Three of Wands, also words. This is like having conference call, text message. This is the light side to this card is that conference call, having a conversation with two other people. This is making plans. This is just having this, conversation. The shadow side of it is, or the light side of it too, is having a conversation with someone and then going to someone else for advice about the conversation. Like, what happened here? Like, I don't understand when they said this. Like, what does this mean? The shadow side of this is talking to someone and them going and twisting your words to other people. So the shadow side is someone talking about you, but twisting your own words. And it points out to like a frenemy. This could even be like family member, it could be coworker. And I wouldn't say frenemy so much. Some people just, they hear only portions of the conversation and they'll run with it, if that makes sense. So sometimes it's not even purposeful that they're twisting it. It could be where they're only getting a portion of what you said. But I feel like with these two, and with the next card, which is High Priestess, which is number 2 card. I'll get to that one in a minute. But I feel like with the Three of Wands here, it's clearing the obstacles out of your way because you are working on your business, you're working on your product, you are working on finances, you're working on selling, and receptive of the, the profits and abundance coming in, the resources coming in. And I feel like this Three of Wands is almost like working in tandem with other people. Where it comes to the Seven of Wands clearing any obstacles out of your way, Three of Wands is working with others on that conference call to figure out how to remove those obstacles. How do we approach this a different way? I feel like it's a business thing, business call, business text messages, because then you have High Priestess. Number 2, Major Arcana is still a connection card. It's connecting to your higher self. It's connecting to the divine. It's looking for answers. It's seeking spiritual guidance to where you go from here. Then we go there to Six of Wands, which is celebratory. This is, okay, when they say this is applause, everyone imagines, and this is the immediate visualization, I can't even English today, that everyone gets. And it's like applause on a public stage. Our public stage, if you reduce it to the immediate, or like my oldest son says, TRL, the real life example, is someone coming up to you, patting you on the back and saying good job. Or your customers coming to you and giving a good review. Someone coming to you, or many people coming to you, because this is about applause, recognition for the hard work that you put in. Then you have Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is often defensive. And I feel like you're going to be put on the defense with this Nine of Wands, with this Ace of Swords, truth and clarity. And there's going to be a truth that comes out, and it's going to have you put on the defensive. So you are the divine feminine, is more concerned about work, building their platform or building their business, building their product, just building themselves. That's what they're worried about. Now, with the truth coming out, that's where they're going to be put on, the divine feminine is going to be put on the defensive. Because there's some truth that's going to open up to them. Okay, now let's go to the divine masculine side. That's the reason with the divine feminine, talked about rising above. This is going above the storm. So whatever this defensiveness is, it's telling you to go above the storm, get a higher perspective, see it with new eyes, but go. Eagles fly above the storm and fly over the storm. They don't allow themselves to get stuck in the storm. Either you find the center of the storm, center of the tornado, whatever, the eye of it, and you sit in it and wait for it to pass spiritually, or you fly above it. You could take either route. This talks about flying above it, especially when you're going to be put on the defensive with this truth coming out. Now, the truth could be about this connection, could be about anything. Okay, let's get to the divine masculine. So the divine feminine has been told to rise above the storm. Divine masculine has been told to stay rooted and grounded. This could even be an earth sign. But let's get into the divine masculine side. Four Wands. This is about stability, home. We are homes to our spirits. We have a physical home. But it also is indicative of plans for your home. Changing your home, plans to move, plans to... this could also be, coming out on social media with relationship or this connection and saying, talking about relationship. This is about merging two people into one life. And it's funny too, because you get this one and then Six of Wands, which is that recognition, that applause. If you notice, Six of Wands was here. That is one place where the energies could shift. Because once you get in the twin flame connection, and it's like this. In the twin flame connection, at any point in time, because you're a mirror and a reflection of one another, at any point in time, those energies can flip to where the divine masculine is standing where the divine feminine was standing. The energies move. So to have the Four of Wands is making those plans. It may even be we're together type of thing, but coming out to the world about it. I always go to the social media status, which I don't understand that either. Why do you even put a social, even put status up? Because the one I can't understand is complicated, but that's just my own personal thing. But the moment, because we go from this energy with the divine masculine to Six of Wands, you have plans being made. With the divine feminine side, right before the Six of Wands, you had High Priestess. Connecting with your intuition, connecting with your higher self, connecting with the divine, seeking spiritual guidance to move forward. Then you have, both sides have then Six of Wands, which is public applause. This is having someone come to you, like I said, and say, good job. Good job. You put the hard work in and you've been successful in the hard work. It could be the connection. It also can be personal, like the divine feminine running business. It could be that. But having both sides have that energy could mean from then on it could be the divine masculine. But that's also a connection card. This is where their energy connects. Then you have Seven of Swords. for the divine masculine. Seven of Swords is thief card. This is thievery. Thievery, deception, someone stealing time, energy. It could even be physical thievery. And then you have another connection card, Two of Cups. This is the divine masculine, and see, I'll read it to where it's on which side, but if at any point in time you feel that the energy is switching back and forth, absolutely, because that's what the twin flame connection does. But this is thief card. It could be someone stealing their attention, because the Two of Cups is connecting with someone on a deeply emotional level, unlike any other connection that they've had before. Now you go from there to Empress. Empress is mother of the tarot. Like I said, there's no gender in tarot, but this is embodiment of all four queens. That's Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Wands. But this is creative energy. This is birthing a new future, new life for yourself. This is birthing something new. It's almost like having the divine, yeah, that's what it is. Like the divine feminine version of the magician, which is High Priestess. But kicking it up even slightly higher. This is a bigger energy than just the High Priestess. Which, too, is where the placement of the cards, too, is also where it can switch, because it's mirrored one another. So this is big energy. This is standing, the divine masculine standing within their own power, control over their finances, control over their emotions, control over their words, control over their thoughts and decisions. This is having absolute control over everything. Then you go from there to Seven of Pentacles, which is planting new seeds for the future. Then you got Page of Swords. Pages are the messengers. This is like getting a text message coming in of an action, something. Then you got Two of Swords. That message coming in, placing divine masculine in this position of crossroads, decision-making time. Now, the divine masculine had two connection cards, Two of Cups and Two of Swords. There is a reflective energy happening here, as in all twin flame connections. But this feels like it's a connection that's been going on for a minute, at least. But this is, they've placed now in this place of having to make a decision in order to go forward. And I am wondering, and in the extended, I'm going to look at this. I'm wondering if this is the divine masculine's energy, or if this is the energy of this Two of Cups connection. Because twos, like I said, are the connection. Even Two of Swords, when it talks about crossroads, it's connecting to yourself and your future steps. So the divine masculine here may, because this is also like a mother figure. The Empress represents that too. This, in it could be creating this new life for themselves, birthing it into existence. But this can also be indicative of a mother figure in their life that has not, I wouldn't say control, but has a level of respect from the divine masculine where their opinion matters. If that makes sense. Okay, so for the collective sign of Pisces, this is your twin flame read, part 1. If you're interested in the extended, follow the link below and it'll take you to the Patreon page. And it's for April 1st through April 7th. I believe I said that. or April 1st to April 6th. That's right. All right, so for the collective sign of Pisces, love and light.